my man. Come on, Carl. Come on, hurry up. Vete para allá. No, of course not.
Stay in place.
Carrie, who's up first? Me?
You didn't do that, coach, did you?
And who's after me? I'll bring you up.
Testing. Testing. All right. I know it's going to go in and out, but thank you all for coming out. Give yourself a round of applause. I don't know if many of you all know, but this is our actually the 10th year of the Garfield Park Little League. So some of our new people might not know that, but we started in 2008, and we're being honest, it was tough introducing to the west side of Chicago in a basketball community. I think we've done a great job. And so normally I don't write notes, but I do because there's so many people to thank, and I just want to be careful not to leave anybody out. So first off, we want to thank the Cubs Charities for the Diamond Project. Miss Carrie Blackwell, raise your hand, Carrie. You notice how these fields used to look when we came out here. We're so very thankful for what you all have done for our community and for our baseball league, giving our kids a place that they can play without fear of cutting themselves up and things like that. So we are very thankful for that. We got a batting cage over here now. And we can go in and get some reps and get some swings in, some dry cuts in. And so we're just so thankful for that. We're going to go further. And we want to thank the Chicago Park District, Central Region Manager Art Richardson, Derek Martin, Area Manager, and Mr. James Hobson. You can raise your hand, Mr. Hobson. And as a note, this is Mr. Hobson. What's this, 38 years with the Chicago Park District? This is his final year. With the Chicago Park District. So he's been very supportive of our program, and we want to give him a great, thank you for coming, Tracy. Great Garfield Park, thank you. But we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge our parents, volunteers, our board members, all the other people that have supported us. We thank you. If you're not here, we just want to send a shout out to you wherever you are. And I tell you, this young man right here has been so pivotal for us continuing to do this or stopping. He's been very supportive. Come on up front for me, if you will, Carlton. Come on up front for me. When we were part of District 10, Carlton said that he was going to take on the city and actually bring Little League to the city of Chicago. So we owe him a great amount of thank you. So I think he's probably the best DA in Little League. Seriously. I know the hard work that he puts in. District 12 and citywide to keep baseball alive in the community, because as we know, that's what this is all about. And our elected officials, I know Jason Irving was invited. I don't know if he's going to make it, but we want to just thank him, 28th Ward Alderman Jason Irving. I'm so thankful for the thousands of children that we've hoped that we've impacted. I can tell you this, if I got a minute to say this. When we started our baseball program, 3 of us sat down that we need baseball on the west side of Chicago. Somebody told me that you won't find a vital community that does not. So we sought out to do just that. And 10 years in, and I go back to the first year, we just wanted to do baseball. But we saw very quickly that we need to do more. Baseball is just the bait that we use now, kids in. And what we want to do in our mission is, what is our tagline? Building better children. So everybody say that with me. Building better children. One base at a time. We have to teach our children how to get to second base, which we call scoring. Third base. And this is one of the things that we try to emphasize and say here. I think George Carlin said it best. He said, this is community. I want to speak about this community first. Now, my wife always brings this up to me. Is that we've had the same amount of violence here in this park that the best communities in the world have had. We have had not one fight out here. You need to. We have not had one fight, not one heated argument out here. No issues of violence out here, where a large part of the city and the country knows the west side for one. But I say different. I look at these faces. I'm not looking at thugs and gangbangers. I'm looking at doctors. I'm looking at lawyers. I'm looking at elected officials. I'm looking at pastors. I'm looking at community leaders, principals. Because why? Because we're pouring that into them now. Because we understand how important that is to them now. So they're denouncing certain things because of this program. Because you collective people have come together and said, you know what, we want the best for our children. And if, guess what, if you're one of those parent parents that don't want the best for your children, this is the wrong program. If it's all about baseball for you, this is the wrong program. I often look at the adults and we honor them, but I honor these young people. Great decision makers, your leaders. You all that are making all A's and B's, and I challenge you all that are making C's and D's. That good is the enemy of best. Good is okay, but I desire that you do, and for me. So I thank you for the board members. Board members, for a minute, come on up, please, please. Board members, come on up. I just want you all to see them and acknowledge them, because a lot of when you all might have a problem, you come straight to me. Go to these board members now. Talk to them. Where's Jermaine at? So I want you all to give him a round of applause for the meetings that you all know. All right? Thank you. Thank you. Parent liaison, thank you. Thank you. So I want to introduce you all now, Mr. James Hobson, Chicago Park District.
Thank you, Frank. Good morning, good afternoon to all you young people, the parents, and all of the supportive staff, the community, Chicago Cubs, whole Chicago Park District. Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Jim Hobson, the park supervisor at Garfield, and on behalf of the region manager, Art Richardson, and Superintendent Mike Kelly, I'd like to thank each of you for joining us. Give yourselves a round. A special thanks to Kerry Blackwell from the Chicago Cubs and Frank Brim. Frank Brim, let's give it up. Give it up, Frank. You know you couldn't have had this without Frank. And Jerry Mack from the Garfield Park Little League. Today, we celebrate an example of how private and public nonprofit partnerships can benefit communities. Thanks to the Chicago Cubs, LSIC, Garfield Park now has a new batting tunnel to go along with a beautifully renovated baseball field. Just in time for opening day. The renovated diamonds ensure that kids can learn the fundamentals of baseball and softball on a safe field. This project is one of the latest of LISC, and the Chicago Cubs have helped us bring the Chicago kids. Within the past few weeks, we have cut ribbons on renovated baseball fields and scoreboards at Wintermet Park, Wells Park, all thanks to LISC and the Chicago Cubs. In fact, since 2014, the Cubs Diamonds Project has invested more than $5 million to fund 45 capital improvement projects and 45 youth leagues across this city. These investments now allow for thousands of youth to play softball, baseball on safe, durable, quality fields. I am very grateful for the continued support of Chicago's youth and their partnership with the Chicago Park District. Thank you again for the Chicago Cubs, LISC, and all of you for joining us this morning. On a more personal note, Frank mentioned to you earlier that after 38 years, I will be retiring on August 3rd. I want to thank everybody for your support for these 38 years. Thank you.
How about another round of applause for Mr. Hobson? Hobson mentioned several of the ribbon cuttings we've had this spring already, and so far, by far, this is for several reasons. I have had the great privilege of getting to know Mr. Brim.
That's not it.
Okay, right here. Okay. Carlton Jones. Beautiful children. I see. I recognize you. You're back. I'm sorry. I'm so proud to be. It's Carrie Blackwell with. Let me just.
One last thing. I know it's really, really hot. It's just not fun. It's not skill. I think it's because of the commitment of all of you to our children, to our city, to our neighborhood, that this league is so incredibly special. Again, because of Mr. Grimm, Mr. Jones, and if I may beg of you for one moment of silence for someone who also committed himself to this community, Mr. Allen. We can just take a moment to put our heads down and remember Mr. Allen, what he did, what this community meant to him. Thank you very much for that. When Chicago Cubs, for us, it's about investing all over the city. We could not be more proud to be here today to partner with Garfield Park Little League, the Chicago Park District, and with This Chicago. Thank you so much for having us out here. I can't wait to see some baseball and softball. And with that, if I can invite my colleague and my partner, Anthony Wales from This Chicago. Thank you guys for having me today.
It works. It's just that you got to stand one spot.
Go Cubs! Go Cubs! Go Cubs! Go Cubs! Go Cubs! Introduce
Hey, you all give him a round of applause because he's a little nervous, but guess what? Not the first time. This is Tristan Phipps. He's got on a championship ring. He's one of our champions. Let me hold this for you.
First and foremost, we here at Garfield Park would like to thank everyone who was involved in improving this amazing field for us to play on. And we know you put all your hard work and effort into it. I would also like to thank the parents and coaches who are here every practice and game, because this wouldn't be possible if they didn't put their best effort into helping kids like me and all these young men and women in front of us have a better future. Let's give a round of applause to the amazing field and the coach.
Thank you, Tristan. Thank you. All right, we're about to cut the ribbon. We can utilize this field.
Get a good one on.
Mr. Hobson, CJ, Tristan.
Hobson, you want me to take pictures?
Bring it over here so you can get in front. Pick it up. Over here, Frank. In the front. In the front.
Tracy, watch out. Hey, Tracy.
No, you gotta come over here. Come over here.
You guys ready? On the count of three, we're going to dedicate this field. You're all ready? 1, 2, 3.
Arnie, move back so you can get big on there. All the way to the plate.
There it is, Mr. Hobson. I got it going. I got it.
Let's go, Michael!
Lefty warm up. Nice pull. That's the righty glove. We got a lefty glove out here.
That's all right. I might tear that up. Knuckleball, Jimmy. Knuckleball. Let me see what you learned. Perry at? Where did Perry go? Oh, right. The one with that ball.